All right, guys, welcome back to episode 4 of Muscle Music, a series in which I pick an album from this filter and work out to it and give it a rating. You know, if I've listened to it already, I will not do it again. I've already listened to Lauryn Hill. It's a fantastic release. I really wish I could listen to it again because I fucking love that album. All right, what we got next? The Band. Let's do it.
Mama rag, there's nowhere to go.
All right, we're back from the gym. We did about half an hour or so on the Stairmaster again, as well as about 15-20 minutes doing core exercises. So here are my thoughts on the band's self-titled album. So I feel like me and a lot of other people really know the band from their song The Wait, I think it is. And that's not on this album. So it was all brand new to me, and it was very mid. The album came out in 1969, and most of it just sounds like Southern deep-fried classic rock, basically. I did like the opener, however, Across the Great Divide. It kind of sounded like Chicago, if you know that band. Had a fair bit of horn section, just kind of a good, like, hoedown-esque song. And, you know, it started off the album well as the second track, too. I like that one as well. That one's called Rag Mama Rag, which is kind of this, you know, Southern-esque. I know I keep using that. Got a lot of twang to it. That's when I realized, oh, this is what this album is going to be. And, yeah, just not really my thing. A lot of it sounded very, like, copy and paste, like, you know, just put this formula in, change a few aspects up, and that's a majority of the album. There are a couple standouts. I liked Up on Cripple Creek. I think that was a fun one. But, yeah, most of the album just wasn't really doing it for me. One of the standout tracks I could get behind was Jemima Surrender, which was a very blues rock-oriented sound. I think they do that very well, and I could see why that would be pretty influential. As well as the track Jawbone, I thought was interesting, if not, you know, very engaging track. It had kind of a weird time signature, bounced around from like 6/8 to 4/4 to, you know, a couple others. So, you know, at least they're experimenting on that front. Other than that, at least for me, the rest of the album was a pretty tough slog to go through. I would not work out to it again, especially for cardio when you want something a bit more high energy. Maybe if you're going for like a leisurely stroll on a walk on a weekend or something, this would be a good album. But for what I was doing, especially for core workouts, it was pretty rough to listen to, trying to do planks. So my favorite tracks would probably go to Jemima Surrender, Across the Great Divide, as well as Up on Cripple Creek. As well as Rocking Chair, I thought that was kind of decent as well. So while it wasn't really for me, there are some tracks that I could see why people could get into them. But yeah, it just wasn't doing it for me. I'm going to give this album probably about a mid to high 4 out of 10. Like and follow for the next episode unless this app gets banned. Goodbye.